Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alex and this video is not my first video, but this is my first video in English. English is not my native language, so I started this channel to practice my language, to find new viewers and to find maybe new friends. Okay, this is Train Simulator Classic and Morristown route. I will pass this scenario. Dispatcher to SA-31, I have NGT trains approaching Redbound now. As soon as very clear. I will strike 1 for switching movements. I expect signal clearance at 2:04 p.m. Contact me when you complete the advance and ready to head north. Dispatcher out. Okay, brakeman. When we have signal clearance, our first task will uncouple from rear 10 cars of our consist and set out our front 3 card hoppers on red bank siding 4. We'll be managing our manual switches. Okay, our direction is GP40-2, Norfolk Southern, and we will perform some switching jobs. Let's check. Drop off rear 10 cars at red bank siding 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uncoupled. We now need to spot those 3 card hoppers at red bank siding 4. Let's start. I will use simple HUD. Reverser forward. Release brakes. 2 long horns. And let's get moving. Okay, signal is red. I think we should stop here. And we should drop all 3 cars at red bank siding 4 with 1. There's not enough space to move forward, so I think we should expect this train to depart, and afterward dispatcher will clear us to go past the signal, and when reverse to siding 4. Request to pass signal danger denied. Few words about me. I'm a rail fan. I'm former railway employee, former secondman in freight and suburban trains. I played Train Simulator since 2001, when I was about 12 years. I collect railway models, mainly German, 3 and 4 epochs. Now I don't work on railroad anymore, but I still love trains. Okay, we clear to proceed. I will continue later. Forget to blast 2 horns. I will need to use external view because I don't have real brakeman here on the rear. and they will need to see when my last car pass the junction. Braking. Okay, I don't see any electrical junction mechanism here. Oh, it was a bug. I clicked on the sleeper and it appeared. Okay, let's check next switch. It's set forward. Let's click on it. Nasty bug. And now I need to drop off my cars here. Let's go. This is mine line. Station in front of us is Red Bank itself. We are south of New York. This is New York Penn Station, and here's we are now. This road is called Morristown and Coastline, and here's Coastline. I can switch to external view. This way. And check we are going to the right track. Okay, I want to check will we have any drop-offs on this track. No, we will not. So I can stop here because we will not use this track anymore. Too close. Wow. My head. This is not my fault because anyone else spotted with those cars. Okay, let's set handbrakes on. First of cars we uncoupled here. Uncoupled. Uncoupled. Now we need to pick up 3 box cars at Red Bank side in 5. I think gross. Yes. I will enable my bell because anyone may jump from here. Speed limit here is 15 miles per hour. We are in North America, so speed is measured in miles per hour here. Stopping. I used train brake, but here we can use locomotive brake. Switched and back. I will need to check on the HUD if we are really reversing into side in 5. Yes, it's side in 5. Picking up 3 box cars here. We should couple at speed about 2 or 3 miles per hour, maybe less. Now it's about 1. In real life, we will have a special man on the rear of our locomotive, and he will command how many space is left between our coupling and car's coupling. Yes, coupled. We are now ready to recouple to our consistent Red Bank side in 3. Oh, we need to stop. Let's go forward. I need to check the signal again. Yes, it's yellow. This is American Railroad signaling system with 3 signaling heads. I can explain it in one of my next videos. So if you want, you can leave your comment under the video if you like my English language. If it's not so bad, you can ask me, and I will make it. We need to go more forward. Half a wagon, and stopping here. Asking our brakeman to switch with junction, and going back. Okay, checking our task. Couple cut of 10 cars to back of train SA-31 at Red Bank siding 3. This is exactly what I do now. You can see our locomotive is Norfolk Southern Company and those cars are CSX Company. So, those cars is not on CSX territory, this is Norfolk Southern territory. And we copped into a set of CSX box cars and some unknown hoppers. Union Pacific tank. This is not tank, this is coil wagon. And unnamed hopper and boxcar again. Okay, we are moving too fast. I need to drop a speed. 3 miles. 2 miles. Releasing brakes. And yes, we are coupled. Coupled and clear, we are ready to head north to the New Jersey coastline. So it's time to contact dispatcher. Okay. Engineer SA-31 to NG coastline dispatcher, we are ready to depart. Red Bank bound for South Amboy and then to Brown's Yard. Dispatcher to SA-31 is 2:13 p.m. or later and subject to signal indication that clear to pull from Red Bank. I will be crossing you over to track 2 at Nevshink. Do not exceed 60 miles per hour during your mainline operation on the New Jersey coastline. Dispatcher out. So, we have to wait 10 seconds, 10 more seconds before departing. I mean before crossing signal and entering my line. Okay, time is ours. I'll check the signal. Oh, I don't see it. Let's ask our second man to check. Yes, it's bottom yellow. So we can pass the signal, as I remember, at restricted speed. And dispatcher crossing now to main 1. Let's ask our second man to check our consist. It's moving. Yes, we have rear part of our train moving. I'll check it once again later. Junction set correct. Okay, we are moving to passenger platform. I'll prefer to enable bell and blast horn. 1, 2, 3 short, and last long while we're crossing with rail crossing. I don't know, maybe this is a quit zone here and we shouldn't blast any horns. I don't know. If you know, Please let me know, write in comment. Is this location New Jersey coastline is squid zone or no? Hey passengers. I didn't see any vital signals, so I will think this is quid zone. Okay. Since our rear car cleared the crossing, I can add more power and accelerate to 60 miles per hour. Next I see 50 on my HUD, but there is no speed restriction signals here. I believe it might be on the signal. No. Signal is hidden in the woods. Okay, let's go. It's why I use HUD. Because some trains don't have any safety system to show me next restriction. And there are not truck side signs near the truck. So I don't know what is next restriction. And they use interface to check it. Okay, current restriction is 50, next restriction is 80. As promised, we are going to main track 2 in Navesink. Navesink is the name of control point, CP. And I will start accelerating to 50 and then to 80. Okay. I will run 8. Let's absorb our train. Oh, I need to turn on our headlight. We have two GP40-2 and some freight cars here. C6 hoppers, Union Pacific coil car, and some hoppers and one more box car. This is mainly passenger route. One of not many USA routes with electrical overhead wire. Our next location is Garden State Parkway, Main 2. I will check. We will not have any plans to do some shunting anymore. And we're going to South Y signal in 13 miles. If you're not familiar with railroads, I can explain something about train brakes while we're going. On this locomotive we have 3 or even 4 types of brakes. This is train brake, which acts on entire formation. I mean all the locomotives and all the cars with this locomotive brake or independent brake. It acts only on our two locomotives. If you have more locomotives, it will act on all locomotives. We also have dynamic brake. If those two brake are pneumatic, with dynamic brake is electrical brake. So if we enable it, our traction in engines will start work as generators and slow our train down. And I said there are 4 types of brakes. We have one more type, which is handbrake. Let me find it. Uh, our locomotive is black. I can't find it. It should be placed somewhere here. Yes, so here you can find um, handbrake. It works like on cars, so you can push the handle and train with specific unit will be braked like a handbrake on your car. It's not electrical, not pneumatic, it's mechanical brake. Usually we use locomotive brake if we run single locomotive, and we use train brake if we run train with cars, like now. We use dynamic brake on, usually we use it on downgrades to keep our speed, to not overspeed and not wear our uh, train brakes on every car. We cannot use dynamic brake to stop our train, only to slow it down or keep our speed. Also, there are some gauges. Main reservoir, EQ reservoir, equalizing reservoir. Next is brake cylinder and brake pipe. This is a main gauge for brakes. Both are important, but this is more important. This is AFM indicator. I will explain it maybe in one of next videos. And this is power and brake indicator. It showed brakes only for dynamic brake. Okay. Main reservoir is main reservoir where all our air is stored. Equalizing reservoir is directly connected to our train brake, and we use it as indicator. If I push with handle, you can see pressure will drop first in equalizing reservoir and next in brake pipe. So we use equalizing reservoir to set our desired pressure in the brake pipe. If I want 80, I set equalizing reservoir to 80, and brake pipe pressure will chase it until we will be equal. Released. Equalizing reservoir release first. 80 PCI means brake are released on our train, or at least on our locomotive. And here's red needle brake cylinder pressure. It shows brake cylinder pressure only on our locomotive, not on the train. I can use direct brake, and you can see we have 20 PCI in our locomotive brake cylinder. So this is our actual braking force. But since I used only train locomotive brake, our cars are not slowing us down. Brakes are released on our cars. Train brakes is also called automatic brake. As you see, if I drop the pressure in equalizing reservoir and in brake pipe, brake cylinder pressure rises. So why it called automatic? If we will have occasional uh, uncoupling between our cars, maybe because malfunction, uh, it will lead to disrupting our brake pipe. Brake pipe go through the whole formation. So if brake pipe will be break, pressure will drop to zero. If pressure in brake pipe dropping, pressure in brake cylinder rises. So if we break our coupling or something, both parts of train, forward and rear, will be will be stopped by emergency braking. Okay, we're approaching to our next marker. Matawan Creek, North Main. There's a platform. I'll blast the horn. I see some person near the train. Hey! Go away! Doesn't matter. We have 35 restriction. Next signal is flashing green. So again, about brakes. If our brake pipe is empty, we cannot depart because our brakes will be applied. We need to have about 80 or 90 PCI in equal reservoir or brake pipe to release our brakes. So for this we have main reservoir. There is a reservoir to which our compressor is pressing air. So when we'll need to release brakes, we will take a pressure from our main reservoir and push it to our brake pipe. And when we will have 80 or 90 PCI, our brake cylinder will be empty. Will drop pressure. And we can go. Okay, we have limit of 70. I forget about the speed. We can accelerate twice. Next signal is green, steady green, so we can proceed without any restrictions. I show the map. This is Coastline, and we are approaching to northeast corridor, which is American high-speed line. This is New York, Boston to the north, and Washington and Philadelphia to the south. This is portals to Philadelphia. But we will not go to this junction. We will stop early. We have only 4 miles to our stop location. Okay, next restriction is 45. I will set throttle to idle. You can see here, idle. And this time I think I will use dynamic brakes to show you how it works, if we need it, because maybe we will slow down to 45 while coasting. Coasting is going without power applied. So if our power is idle, we are coasting. Okay, sound, we're going downgrade, we're accelerating. I will set dynamic brake and wait while this needle will be alive. Yes, it's alive, so I can add more. This is dynamic brake gauge. Okay, let's set 5. And you can see we are decelerating. We need to decelerate to 45. You can see here, or see here, we're decelerating. This is yellow flashing light, so we'll expect slowing down on next signal. Okay, we are going 40. I disable dynamic brake, set it to idle, off, and braking force is 0 again. We pass this interesting bridge, and we have 70. Oh, sorry, 60 again. Leaving mine, so boy, expect to stop at junction. So Y signal, as we have an 1016 lead unit, say 6618 coming out from Browns, reduce speed based on signal indication to 20 miles per hour. So you approach Southern Boy dispatch route. Okay, we will decelerate to 20 miles before Southern Boy. I will enable dynamic brake again. And we will wait while this say 66018 will pass station. I will add more brakes. This is South Amboy main 2. I think after the signal we will need to decelerate to 20. I'm not sure. Let's see. I like to see to look on the wagons, different types of wagons. This is ballast hoppers, empty ballast hoppers, all the same. Let's see what's the next signal. To yellow. I don't remember exact meaning on this route, but let's decelerate to 20. Oh, no. We can continue on 30 because 20 is after South Amboy track 2, after passenger platform, not after this marker. So we can go even on 60. Next restriction is 30 and next is 20 after South Amboy track 2. Note this marker we just passed. Let's see. 2 grain hoppers. Nice. I love railroad cars. Next signal is to yellow again. And we have ALP locomotive with passenger train. Nice. This should be a push-pull train. So we have a cab car on the end. Oh, we are speeding. We have to pass the signal at 20. I didn't do this, and we lost a lot of points. There are points in Train Simulator. We start with 1000 points, and some points can be deducted. So I was speeding because I didn't know exact indication. To yellow mean 20. Maybe I should read the manual for this route again. So I lost some points. Let's see. Passenger here again. And I think this is our junction. And maybe it should be set to the right. Yes, set to the right. Limit is 20. We're going on 16. So speed is right for it. What is it? Oh, this is a signal. I thought it's a man standing here. Oh, we are going uphill to the bridge. Bridge over main line. Yes, we're going here to the bridge. So I have to add more power. We have a large electrical substation here. I have more power. Looks like our cars are loaded because it's hard to get this grade. Okay. Power to 0. It's now. And we should stop before the signal, I believe. So I set about 75. 75 PCI. 30 PCI in brake cylinder. And we are slowing down. Okay, we will wait here while another train will pass. I think it will pass from here to here. And when it clears junction, we will go forward. But not in this scenario. This scenario is made by Gary Dolzall, excellent American train simulator routes and scenarios writer. So thank you, Gary, for excellent scenario. Well done. We will wait for OI-16 to clear, sit back and relax. Scenario complete. And thank you for watching my first video on this channel. Hopefully you will keep a comment. And see you again later.